Hi VC, just thought I'd do a little room tour. I hope I'm in focus at the moment because I'm holding my camera at arm's length because I can't do a switch around. Um, so I'm going to do a quick room tour, as I said, and show a couple of actual brand new albums that I bought online that I'm really chuffed about. So here we go. Right, coming around. So here's my vinyl collection, um, housed in brand new IKEA Kallax shelving. Um, had to get this because they were all housed in plastic boxes and it was just an absolute nightmare. So at least I can get at them now. We'll start at the top. There's a picture that my daughter did that I love. Picture of my daughter. Here we've got 4 crates and a bit of overspill of vinyl 7-inch singles. As you can see, the filter burst in here. There's Ghostbusters. I was playing that to my daughter the other day. So probably about 500 or 600. I don't know how many. So that's that. There's a Billy Bragg one. Just up here, there's a few CD box sets that I've got. Not many. Got a Ride one there. This is a Cult, and then my prized possession, which is this one, Kate Bush. This one's workbook set. Only goes up to 1990. I think it's got Sensual World on there, but nothing else. Or not, Red Shoes isn't on there either because that came out later. Right, moving on to my vinyl. There's my small collection of 10-inch singles with one 9-inch single by 9-inch Nails, of course. Moving along the top 3 spaces taken up by my 12-inch singles. As you can see, I did buy a lot of them. Don't know why, but I suppose it's because I was a mad collector. But they go from, the first one here is the AC Marias, and all the way up to, and I think the last one over here is a Food Christmas EP or something, where bands covered each other. And then down here we have my vinyl collection. So it's alphabetically arranged because I'd never find anything otherwise. And we've got the bottom 12 spaces is vinyl. So it goes from A over here, from ABBA through AC/DC. Got a Johnny Cash box set there, all the way through. Don't know if you can pick out any of the titles, but coming through here, there's my various albums, and right at the end of soundtracks. Got over 1,000, I guess, now. Because I'd stopped. I would have had more if I'd continued buying vinyl during the 90s, but I stopped buying vinyl in about 1993 because I moved to Japan and it just wasn't viable to buy vinyl over there and then ship it back, not in the quantities I was going to buy music because I knew what I was like. So I was converted to CD then, and I've only really gone back to buying vinyl pretty recently, buying lots of secondhand stuff and rooting through. Right, so past my DVD collection, and then we come to my setup. So at the top, we've got a Garrard GT20. It's a pretty book standard turntable, but I quite like the sound of it. It does me. Only cost me something like 25 quid, so I can't really complain. If I ever get some money, then I will upgrade that, but it does me fine at the moment. Moving down, we've got a Yamaha amplifier, which can also handle AV as well. I haven't got it currently hooked up to my TV, but my TV is right there, so if I want to, I can do that. That cost about 30 quid. Down here, that's a Sansui CD player. That cost me all of £16. We got the mini disc recorder, because I do still use mini discs. I do have quite a few of them actually, from my time in Japan. So there's a mini disc recorder that costs about 30 quid. And then down here is a double tape player, Pioneer double tape. I think that worked out maybe 10 quid or something silly, and topped off by a pair of Wharfdale speakers on stands. So the speakers cost 10 quid and the stands cost 10 quid, so I think that's, what's that, 55, 60, 90, 100, about 120 for the whole setup, which I think is a bargain, and it all works really well. And it won't be too much to replace if something goes wrong, or I'll maybe even be able to fix it. But that's my setup there. Past my TV, you can see the absolute blooming mess that is my table. It's just stacked with CDs and tapes. There's my tape collection. That's got to be properly sorted. It just sat there. I've been sorting out my vinyl lately. Moving back to over here, and this isn't done properly yet either. This is definitely a work in progress. These pictures, these postcards, are from an exhibition I went to in Japan while I was over there, and it was an exhibition all about Stuart Sutcliffe and Astrid Kirchner, who were these two. There they are. And Stuart Sutcliffe was the fifth member of a pretty famous band. I'm sure most of you know. There's a better picture of one of them. The Beatles. He dropped out of being in the Beatles so he could become a painter. So it was an exhibition of photos of the Beatles during their Hamburg days. And some of the expressionist art that Stuart Sutcliffe painted. And I really loved it. So I got these two, and I've always wanted to frame them. So that's what we've got there. I just think they look really good. Moving around, we've got a couple of Beatles posters there. Actually came free with Mojo the other month. So there's one from Candlestick Park, and there's one from the London Palladium. I don't think they're quite in alignment, but I don't really care. We've also got one of my favourite new bands, and I love their posters, is Queens of the Stone Age. Just really like their posters, so I've got that. My favourite artist is Salvador Dali, and this is my favourite picture of all time, Metamorphosis of Narcissus. I won't bore you by going on about that. And then the last picture I've got up here is just a piece of artwork from The Killing Joke, which is a Batman comic, and this is the Joker telling Batman a joke. If you're that interested, then I suggest you get hold of a copy of The Killing Joke, which is a fantastic comic. Right, okay, so if I put this down a minute, right, hopefully, can you see me? I don't know. Oh, I can tell, there we go, because I can see in there. Right, let's put that back a bit. There we go, I think you can see me there. Yeah, with the wreckage of my room. Right, what did I do with these records? Oh, dear me, I've lost them. Huh? Oh no, they're down here. I put them down here. Right, just a couple of records to show you. As I said, these are brand new. I'm going to show that one first. First one of the two is this is Darkthrone. This is a Scandinavian metal band. They used to be a real death metal band. And you could probably tell that from the vocals on the record. Which are really gruff, and probably even more gruff than I sound at the moment. But they've really incorporated elements of new wave British heavy metal, or I don't know whether it's traditional heavy metal, the new wave of traditional heavy metal, I don't know. But this is a brilliant record. Heard this on Spotify or something, and then I've just fallen in love with it. It's absolutely fantastic. It's just a black vinyl pressing. Two chaps, like Nocturno Culto and who's that? Fenris, and they work together as Darkthrone, and this is just an absolutely brilliant metal record. Love it to pieces, absolutely brilliant. The other record I got is this one. It's a reissue. 180 gram pressing of the SF Sorrow by the Pretty Things. Lovely, lovely gatefold. There we go. And it's on white vinyl, as you can see, on the Mad Fish label. Lovely sounding record. Absolutely fantastic. And I couldn't believe this. I got this from Music Magpie, and for some reason this was on sale for £3 with free shipping. So I thought, right, I'm having that, because I've got this on CD, but just to have this copy of it is absolutely fantastic. So there we go. So there we go. So that was me, my room, where I listen to my music, where I make most of my videos. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later. Bye, BC.